Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the New York Mets taking on the Minnesota Twins. John Shabby, Chris Singleton with you. And as we get set for Game 5, Chris, it seems like this series could still have a few twists and turns in it.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration. But these situations tell us a lot about a team's character. And for some teams, it brings out their absolute best. But for others, it kind of proved to be an overwhelming scenario to face. And so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway, and towing the slab here, David Festa.
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Ready to go? Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. Right down to shoot, and here we go in Game 5.
His pitch, 7:05.
Line drive. Buxton makes the catch, and there's one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And that is out of play. Alonso launched a homer in his most recent game. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Here's Juan Soto. Fought off foul. Soto with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Swings through that.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Hit in the air, left field. Bader sizing it up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Mets strand one, and now the Twins will go. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back in Minnesota, today's starting pitcher, David Peterson. What do you have on him, Siggy?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing safe-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Willie Castro leading things off and takes a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Back to the mound. He's got it. Gets it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Okay, let's check out the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And Bader is out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
2 down, bases empty. And here comes Carlos Correa. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, and foul ball. 2 outs. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Royce Lewis. Lewis recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That is it. The center fielder.
Here's Byron Buxton.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish. And I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Go, 1 strike.
First and second, 2 down. Here in Game 5 of the World Series. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
World Series Game 5.
The third baseman.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So now here's the Mets DH, Luis Angel Acuna. Gets him to chase after that one. Festa measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The pitch. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Bader makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
And now the catcher comes up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Jeff McNeil stands in. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over and got a ground ball.
The center fielder, Tyrone.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Fouled off. He was late. This to third. Lewis throws to first. They limit the damage here. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Brings it in. One away. A chilly atmosphere here. Really what comes to mind when you think of postseason baseball. Fans doing whatever they can to stay warm and energized. And next for Minnesota, Ty France. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
You talked about the fans trying to stay warm, Boog, but it's a challenge for the players, too. Games like this really can be hard on you.
Hit in the air, right field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Batting eight, the right fielder,
Matt Waller, the next twin up to hit. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Splits the plate, 0-1.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what do they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Nimmo ranging after it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Festa back to work. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Lindor with some impressive production lately. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Buxton moves under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
here's Pete Alonso. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
On the ground, right side. On to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they're on top 1-0. Back at target field as we go to the last of the third. Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. And a swing and a miss there.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strike.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
This is Willie Castro. Grounded out his first time up. And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field.
Up next for the Twins.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Bader in the box now. No balls and a strike. Tying run is at first here in Game 5 of the World Series. Swing and a ground ball. That's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back base hits. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Carlos Correa. Just missed.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering upstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Grounder might be 2. Alonso over to second, return throw to first, got him, double play, and that'll do it. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 3 here in Game 5. It's the Mets 1 and the Twins nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th, now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. That one drifts inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside low, 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just
3-2 now. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So up next for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And that's a fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Doubled in his first AB. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Acuna off of first with 2 away. Check on the runner, and he's back in easily. Runner takes off. Pitch way inside. Throw. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man on second, 2 down. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets lead 1, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom 4, now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one missing low.
1 ball. 1 strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. McNeil over to first. And a quick out, number 1.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. There's a strike of the knees. 0-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
1 down, base is empty. Up the middle, McNeil. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Singy, it looked like he might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close. So they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth the challenge if there's any doubt at all.
Here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't see it.
So they made a decision, and the runner is safe. The original call is confirmed, and that leaves them without any challenges the rest of the way.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call safe at first base.
One gone, runner at first. And now the Twins catcher, Brian Jeffers.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
France can't hold up, and that's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Grounded out his first time. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Taylor goes 6'1", 31 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. McNeil gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground to third, might be 2. Now he launches a throw over his head. McNeil headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. Could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso, 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. McNeil scores. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. David Festa is done, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
on the mound now for the Twins, Justin Topa.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
2 on, 1 out. Juan Soto now. And there's a foul ball. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in Game 5 of the World Series. And a swing and a miss. 2 down. And the batter now, Brandon Nimmo. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field. If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And there's a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and it's 2-zip. Back in Minnesota, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton is set to get us started. Bottom 5, Matt Waller. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. That one the other way, makes the catch, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman,
Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to him. That's a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boo. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
To short, could be two. The underhand flip, loaded second, over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Mets 2 and the Twins nothing. World Series Game 5. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Topa back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So digging in, Luis Angel Acuna, 1 for 2. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. To first, and he beats it.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question.
So a man aboard, Francisco Alvarez, up now for the Mets. Ground ball, left side, fair ball. Into third now, so runners at the corners and 1 out.
Back-to-back singles, just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So up next, Jeff McNeil. This one popped up. France makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyrone.
And now, Tyrone Taylor.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. Squirts away a little bit. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. The 1-0. High fly ball out towards left field. Bader on the move, heading back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So they strand a pair. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 2 and the Twins nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now Bader up to the plate.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
No ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball, still 0-2. In the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos.
Now Correa up to him. Down and away for ball 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Out to short. Toss to Alonso. And Correa retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swings through that one for strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
McNeil gets it to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mets 2 and the Twins nothing. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Cole Sands.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 in this one. That one ripped. And that's a foul ball. And the 0-1. Foul ball there. That pitch just misses the inside corner. And the count 1-2. Gets under it and pops it up. One up, one down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Alonso. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bader should have it. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to fly out to left.
Soto now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 5. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Taking
Leading
a
up
look at our
for
game
the
zone.
Twins, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
And there's a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike two. On the ground, right side. Alonso takes it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Now
You want to be a
batting,
great
catcher,
defense, you have to
Ryan.
deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. And a foul ball.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
One down, base is empty. Towards first, Alonso. He steps on the bag, 2 up, 2 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages
Now
of the
batting,
game. It
first
might not be
baseman,
the most
John.
challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Ty France now at the plate. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
One strike.
Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Right side, Soto. And the inning is over.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Twins,
and a new arm on the mound to start
number
the eighth.
66.
Jorge Alcala.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. High fly ball out towards left center. Bader makes the catch. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman.
And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Luis Angel Acuna. And there's a hit. And that extends the inning.
The catcher, number 4.
Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first. That's the third out. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Twins nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Just missed. Ripped into right field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. Liner caught at second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Willie Castro, the next Twin up to hit. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Harrison.
So here's Bader down. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through.
And now first and second with 2 outs.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Coming in as the pinch runner, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Twins strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brock Stewart.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 61, Brock Stewart.
Jeff McNeil digs in now.
The second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Stewart, known as a guy with pretty lights-out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. Lifted in the air, right field, and it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter, to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
Man at first. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Line drive, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the 2 roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy can find strike 1 right away when he comes in.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that one is inside. First and second, no outs here in Game 5 of the World Series. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
In the air, center field. Buxton moves under it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alonso.
And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Fouled off left side. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the late stages of Game 5. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Juan Soto getting ready to hit. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. And we're back. Bottom of the 9th. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, like the defense worked behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
That one fouled off. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Up the middle. And that chance handled. Whips it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
He's 2 outs away. And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. And first offering is fouled off. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Outside, 2-1. And it's fouled away. On the ground to third, but that rolls foul. On the ground to third. Vientos whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So they're down to their final out. So up next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Just missed. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The Twins down to their final strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And the New York Mets are officially amazing once again. They have won the World Series.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down to the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Sciambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.